So before I even tell you guys exactly the top 7 highest paying degrees out there for 2020, I want to make something very clear. Before anyone comments down below and says, hey, Tommy, no one wants to become a degree holder, have student loans, and have all this debt over their head, the answer is that's not true. I have a degree also, okay? I got student loans also, and I also have a business side, and I can tell you that having a business and also having a degree is pretty awesome. However, not everyone wants to go out there and start a business, and I want to make something even more clear, okay? Being an entrepreneur is not as fancy as you may think, and the risks are very high, so having a degree is not that bad at all. For example, okay guys, here are 5 facts to why having a degree is much better than starting a business. The first one is this, okay guys, 1 in 7 businesses fail within the first year. That's obvious, okay? But after that, 1 in 10 businesses fail within the next 3 years. So even then, you're not guaranteed to actually succeed even after the first year or even within those 3 years, okay? On top of that, guys, the average millionaire, believe it or not, the average millionaire actually has a 9 to 5 job, not an entrepreneurial job or anything like that, okay? So in reality, think about this. It's not the millionaires with the entrepreneurial jobs like Gary Vee, Grant Cardone. No, the average person that's millionaire has a 9 to 5 jobs. Number 4, guys, okay? This is very harsh, but I'm gonna say it anyways, okay? Okay, here we go. There are around 32.5 million businesses in the US currently active. Now, what does this mean exactly, Tommy? To actually become a part of the creme de la creme, that 500 company, the S&P 500 in the US, like Google, Amazon, all these big companies, to be a part of this, the odds of succeeding, guys, are 0.0000015. The odds of unemployment are maybe like 5 to 3%, maybe 10%. So the odds of you succeeding of this magnitude are very, very slim. On top of that, guys, okay, the average millionaire wants their kids to go out there and become professionals because, starting a business is very hard, and on top of that, it is very risky. So those are the facts. I want to put it out there because, again, guys, having a degree is not a bad idea. Having an entrepreneurial job is not a bad idea. But the point is, everything has their cons and pros. So I'm glad I got my degree. I'm also glad I'm an entrepreneur. So there you go. Now, if you guys don't know me, my name is TommyBryson. I'm an accountant, and I upload videos on YouTube every single day. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you get notified, and do me a favor and smash, destroy, dismantle that like button, okay? Helps out with the channel, so thank you guys so much. On top of that, comment down below and let me know. What do you guys think about student loans? Are they good or are they bad? If you ask me, it's not about how much money you owe, but how much money you made from that degree. For example, if I told you, hey, I'll give you 100K, okay, but you have to pay me back in 1 year, and in that 1 year you can earn 200K. You'd be like, yes, okay, of course, okay, I earn like a profit of 100K, so why not? But if I told you, hey, I'll give you 100K, but you'll only be able to earn around 1K a year, you'd be like, hey, I can't do that. I'm gonna be in debt for the next 100 years, bro. I can't do that at all. So the answer is, it depends on how much you'll make, because at the end of the day, having a degree, having a business is all really the same thing. It's all about making sure you pick the right career, the right path, and that way you're actually profitable and not in debt for the rest of your life, okay? And by the way, guys, for this video, I wanted to make sure I included degrees that actually gave you, for example, associate's degree, bachelor's degree, master's degree, and even a secret PhD program at the end. But on top of that, I want to make sure these degrees actually were flexible enough to go from a normal desk job to actually go over into your own business. So you can go from a normal career to a business whenever you want with these degrees I included in this video. So it's very flexible, not just like, hey, I can only be a career person, I can only be a business owner. No, I want to make sure you have the flexibility to do both whenever you want to, okay? Now, let's get into it. The first one I want to talk about is associate's degree. Now, everyone thinks that associate's degree are actually extinct, obsolete, they don't work anymore, it's not possible, you won't earn any money, but in reality, that's not really that true. So to get an associate's degree, all you really need is 60 credits, and to get this, you can actually get it within like 1 to 2 years if you take no vacations, no breaks whatsoever. By the way, the average associate's degree might cost you between $15 to $20 to $30,000. Not that bad at all. Now, the first job, the first career is actually by doing physical therapy. Now, this job can make you anywhere between $54,000 to $66,000 every single year. Not that bad at all for having an associate's degree. On top of that, this entire job right here has a lot of growth potential within 2020, 2021, and beyond. Because again, a lot of people are going to need physical therapy because a lot of people are not healthy. On top of that, you cannot just go into like, hey, I have my own job, blah, blah, blah. You can actually take this career right here and make your own practice and make a ton more money. And now the second career is actually a mortician. Now mortician, if you don't know what this is someone that once you pass away, they put a tube in you, and guess what they do? They make you look alive, basically. They put in liquids inside of you. Very weird, very morbid, I know, but it's kind of like a very high paying job. Would I do it? The answer is no, I'm not into that stuff, but you can earn between $50K to $56,000 every single year by doing this job once you graduate. Now, how do I know this one, guys? Well, I actually found out from this guy that I met while trying to do my hair. Now, this guy right here had like 15 hats, okay? So basically, he was a veteran, a hair salonist. On top of that, his family owns around 3 mortician businesses. And on top of that, he owns 3 dogs. And he also works at a hair salon. And by the way, guys, I'm thinking about getting dreads. What do you guys think? Good idea, bad idea? Comment down below. Let me know. But the concept is, guys, if you actually take this job and start your own business, you can actually make a ton of money, because again, there is no limit to how many people are passing away every single year, because it happens, it's normal, it's natural, and people will always need morticians. And by the way, $50,000 to $56,000 starting out is not that bad at all. And if you start your own business, you can actually make a ton more money by having this business. But would I do it? The answer is no. I would have nightmares. Not my thing, okay? So if you want to do it, go ahead, but please do not DM me. Tell me about your work and how much you love it with pictures and selfies. Not my thing. Please don't do it. And please don't search up any morticians on YouTube, because it's very weird and you don't want to get into a rabbit hole. Trust me. Now, the second careers here are actually for bachelor's degree, okay? A bachelor's degree requires around 120 credits, and the average bachelor's degree costs around between 30 to 100K, and that's not that bad at all, trust me, because you can actually earn a lot more money. And the first one is actually a construction manager. Now, I have an uncle, and this uncle here, well, he didn't go to college at all, but however, he's been working for 14 years in construction, and he actually became a construction manager, and he earns around $74,000. But if he just went to college, he could have cut the entire time short as he became a construction manager a lot sooner to earn that revenue. So that's why I recommend getting a degree and not trying to work for 14 years to actually get this entire thing going. And I also know this other guy, one of my clients, well, he works construction, but the managers that actually manage him actually own the entire business. And he tells me all the time, Tommy, these people make millions of dollars because they have contracts with the government, and they make a lot of money every single year. So if you wanted to, you can do construction and earn maybe like $50 an hour, maybe $60 an hour, even more. 74K is not that bad at all, okay? It's a lot of money. On top of that, if you want to, you can actually make your own business and do construction, be the manager, do whatever you want, and that way you can actually make even more revenue. So you have the business side, also the job side. Whatever you want to do is possible when it comes to being a construction manager. Now, number 2 here for a bachelor's degree is actually a public accountant. Now, these people make a ton of money, and that's partially why I went ahead and became an accountant myself, okay? But however, right now, I have my own business. I don't really work in an office for anyone. I do my own thing myself. So here's how it works, okay, guys? You can earn anywhere between $54,000 to $130,000 as an accountant. $130,000. Not that bad at all, if you ask me. However, this is nothing compared to someone that I know back in college. Now, this person is actually an old professor of mine, Professor T. Now, he was a normal accountant at first when he graduated. Then he started his own firm. Then he bought pharmacy with that money. And now he earns over $1 million every single year. So again, he started his own firm, bought pharmacies, and now he earns over $1 million. By the way, the average pharmacy makes around between $3.6 million a year to $700,000 every single year. So imagine how much money he actually makes every single year, aside from the income he never really told me he actually makes. So in reality, if you're an accountant, you can make a ton of money in either career, but as an accountant, I can guarantee you'll always have a job. On top of that, you can use that degree to actually become a consultant, start your own firm, and do whatever you want to do with your own franchise. And that is awesome if you ask me. If you want to take it beyond, this is a perfect career to actually do it with, okay? And now when it comes to a master's degree, you're probably saying, Tommy, I want a degree I can earn at least $200,000 to $300,000 every single year, because again, it's almost 6 years of my life into a degree. And I get that. I understand that, okay? However, the first career is actually nursing. A master's degree in nursing. Tommy, that's not $200K. It's only around $130,000 every single year. $113,000. Not that bad at all if you ask me, okay? But some people want more. However, I found this one person, this one woman on actually YouTube that earns around $1.3 million by being a nurse every single year in revenue. Tell me, how is this possible? The answer is she has her own practice, her own business. That way she makes a lot more money, a lot more revenue, and doesn't depend on a hospital to hire her, okay? And to me, that's pretty awesome, pretty boss if you ask me. And she also has a YouTube channel, well, a YouTube video on it, link down below, but she's anonymous. They only show like her bottom half, so you want to see that, go check out the video. On top of that, guess what, her husband asks her for child support, not the other way around. And to me, that's pretty boss. And I wish I got child support from a lady. That would be pretty cool. Free rent, right? No, I'm just kidding, okay? But it's pretty awesome, okay? So check out that video if you want to check it out, link down below. And now the second career for master's degree is actually a software engineer. Now I can't do anything with software engineering. I can't make an app, I can't make a table, I can't do this stuff at all, okay? However, okay, all I can do is edit, okay? However, okay, there's this one guy on YouTube, his name is Tech Leads, check him out, link down below also. But Tech Leads was a ex-employee at Facebook and made around 130K every single year. However, the average software engineer only makes around $107,000 every single year, and to me that's still pretty solid if you ask me. But if you want to make more, Tech Lead makes around $300,000 to $400,000 every single year. Tell me, how is this possible? Again, well, he got fired from Facebook, so all he does now is consulting, has his own software, makes YouTube videos and sell courses. So by doing all this different stuff with software engineering, he makes between $300,000 to $400,000 every single year. And if you can do it, you can do it also. Link down below to his channel. By the way, okay, if I was doing software engineering, I would make my own apps, sell my apps, also work with a consultant, and also make videos and courses on how to do everything. That way you monetize everything and you make a ton of money from doing software engineering, which is very high in demand in 2020, and looking forward to maybe like 2030 or 2025 until AI makes like its own thing, okay? I don't know when it's gonna happen, but if it does happen, software engineering will still be relevant, at least I believe so, until like the next like 10 years or so. And now the last and final career here for a PhD program. You might say, Tommy, it's a PhD, 8 years, maybe even 10 years of my life. This must be very high earning. The answer is, you know, people that usually get a PhD, 8-10 years of schooling, they don't really do it for the money. They do it like for the knowledge and education to help people. Sometimes it's like that. Sometimes it's like for ego. But in reality, I came this close to get into a PhD program and I said no because I didn't want to do it, okay? It was like too long, too much work. However, okay, if you want to become a PhD holder, I would recommend getting a PhD in pharmacology. Now, Tommy, why would I get pharmacology? I think it's pharmacology. Is it like pharmacology? I'll put it right here. You like spell it down. You know, it doesn't make sense, okay? I don't know how to pronounce it. I'll look it up on Google later. But the concept is pharmacology. You can actually, you know, produce your own medicine. And if you make the cures correctly, you can actually cure something and earn around $141,000 every single year. But the starting salary is only around $74,000. By the way, you're probably saying, Tommy, what if I create like my own medicine, and this medicine I patent it, and that way I make all the money? Well, if you did that, that's awesome. You make a ton of money, yes. However, if you do work for someone and you make that medicine while you're working for them, then that medicine is no longer yours, it's actually theirs because you work for them. You're basically like their property in a sense. So that way you don't actually earn any money. But if you do it outside of the job, on your own time, with your own money, with your own research, then that's completely different, okay? But if you want to do that, it's a lot more work. Comment down below, guys. By the way, that's the end of the video. Comment down below and let me know which one of these 7 careers are you gonna pick. Is it associates, bachelor's, master's, or PhD? If you ask me, I would probably stick with the bachelor's degree. However, okay, I could be a mortician, but I would faint every 10 seconds, okay? I can't do that stuff, okay? Comment down below and let me know. And as always, if you guys enjoyed this video, like this video, really appreciate it. Also, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you're notified. And if you want to talk to me one-on-one, uno, just DM me on Instagram, TommyBryson. And before I go, if you want to watch a full video on the top 7 trade jobs in 2019 and also 2020, watch this video right here. And if you want to subscribe to the channel right now, subscribe to the channel right, click my face right here. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. And as always, peace.